Salve, rapaziada!
How can something as beautiful as this be dying? A plague is ruining the land, but the tree of life still stands. Question is, for how long? End is coming to the new world. The tribes stand divided, in need of someone strong enough to unite them, or bring them all down. This is a story with an unusual beginning. Welcome to Biomutant.
Vamos ver a configuração aqui, né? Normal. Não tem português.
Encode your DNA.
Primordial. Ô bicho feio, cão. Velho. Ah, que lá tem intelecto, força, vitalidade, agilidade, carisma e sorte. Esse aqui, ó.
Define your genetic structure.
Acho que vou deixar ele aqui assim.
Choose a genetic resilience.
Escolha a resistência.
Choose your fur style.
Ah, dá pra mudar a corzinha dele. Só fica mais assim.
Pick your main color.
Ah, ah, que da hora.
Choose your detail color. Pick a class. Commando. Deadeye. Mercenary. Deadeye. Commando. Psy-freak.
Ficou doido.
Saboteur. Sentinel. Commando.
Settings.
Deadeye. Deadeye chosen. That'll work. Here's somebody with a troubled past, drawn into the spotlight of a story that's already begun. We're already at a crossroads, choosing a path but for you, it's not only a crossroad, but a choice. A reflection of your key, the primal energy that flows through everything.
Allow me to introduce myself. I'm the dark side of you. Your inner voice, to be precise. An echo of the balance and consequence.
Can't believe you choose that thing.
That thing? I'm right.
Better half.
The best end.
E agora? E agora? Eu tô achando que é por isso aqui.
Right is always right. Stories of death and the bodies left behind. A reminder that we're at the mercy of nature and the one that preys on others. Do you remember the beast that shattered your family? Or did you choose to forget? You turned your back on our world and got lost in your own. Meanwhile, the predator only grew stronger. run for it. This is not the time nor place to end this story.
Biomutantes.
This time, it was best to run and live to fight another day. Let us hope you're ready for it when it comes. The predator isn't the only threat. The wildlife started to mutate when the end of days began, and the tree of life started to die.
Biomutante não. Biomutante.
The oil sludge is everywhere. To most, it only means death, but some have adapted to the new environment and changed with it. Evolution has its ways.
Aê! Ah, mas agora tá melhor que a gente. Deixa eu ver os golpes.
That ain't bad.
Vai tomar no cu. E mudou o quê? Ah, ó que legal o mapinha.
Look, an emergency box from the once was. A rare sight. pipe looks weak. A claw bar should come in handy. Whoa! It's time to find a way out of this place. No, really, I mean it. The morks produce biomatter in their multi-organ that they shed under distress. Blobs that affect the cellular coding strands of any living being when absorbed, including you. Took care of it. Chop, chop. Toxanol built vessels called arks to save themselves from the impending doom. There are few records of the chain of events that led to the big apocalypse eons ago, but it's clear the world wasn't prepared for how recklessly the Toxanol Corporation would make its mark on the world. Their rare earth mining and nuclear industries generated... They began dumping the toxic waste in the surf just off the coast instead, assuming that it would sink and decay with time. And they were right. But no one was prepared for what was about to unfold. The sound of spark metal going pew-pew is never a good thing. It's coming from behind that door. A warning label. The box looks like a potential brain melt. It's going to take a bit of puzzling to short-circuit the door. Just a few moves left. Make them count. There you go. The wheeled one is outnumbered. You'd better help him out.
Eita porra, no esquilo.
One at a time. The last of them. Let's talk to the wheeled one before backup arrives. He wants to thank you for taking his side against the scavengers. He sounds familiar. He presents himself as out of... He doesn't seem surprised that you don't recognize. There have been rumors of a one-eyed Ronin seen outside Had it... Asks if you are tired, as it's a bit of a hike here from the village. He wonders if your Mooma knows you are here. The potato people, or Nono, are a wonder, somehow interlinked with this little tree. You might be right. Like potatoes, they're packed with energy. You found one. The Nono's key energy is just what the Pensai needs to complete its cycle and grow into a tree of life. Only time will tell. You need to support the tree for a long time to come. You'll need a net to... You handle that. What? He says you better hurry back to the village before your Mooma comes looking for you. You did good here today. No. He lost you there for a while, but no memory is a... The tree started to die when the end of days begun, and it wasn't long after that. Records tell of the... His friend Gizmo is working on a mekton and needs help defeating the Jumbo Puff at the end of the West Route. Wiz is still repairing his octopod to confront the Merc Puff that dwells deep down under the surface at the end of the Northwest Route. Nocco has tamed the midget and is preparing to take on the Hoof Puff at the end of the East Route. Finally, Goop is almost done with the Goo Glide, a machine able to ride the waves of the surf all the way out to the Porky Puff at the end of the route to the southeast. Out of Date says his friends are gearing up to stop the World Eaters. There's one at the end of each route. The road ahead won't be easy, but he's counting on your support. His friends aren't strong enough to end this on their own. Regardless,